Hey guys, welcome back to the Everyday English Boost podcast, your cozy little corner for learning real, natural English through everyday conversations.
And I'm Ryan.
And today, we're diving into something a little deeper, the quiet strengths that can actually shape your entire life.
Yeah, not the kind of strength that tries to impress people in 5 seconds.
Right, we're talking about the quieter kind. The kind people don't always notice right away, but the kind that can completely change your life.
The kind that keeps you standing when life feels heavy.
The kind that helps you keep going, even when nobody's clapping for you.
Exactly.
Because a lot of people think a superpower has to be big and flashy, like walking into every room with confidence, always having the perfect answer.
But real life, it's usually not like that.
Sometimes your real superpower is how you survive hard seasons. Sometimes it's your discipline. Sometimes it's your patience.
Sometimes it's your ability to actually listen when everyone else is just waiting for their turn to talk.
I love this topic because it really makes you pause and think. Maybe strength isn't loud. Maybe it's quiet, steady, deeply human.
So yeah, no superhero costumes today, no cape, no flying, no laser eyes. Unfortunately,
Just real strengths. The kind that shape your character, protect your future, and quietly make you stronger over time.
and honestly, a lot of people already have these strengths, they just don't see them.
Think, I'm not the smartest, but I'm not the most confident, but
But maybe their real power runs deeper.
maybe it's self-awareness, maybe it's emotional control.
Maybe it's consistency. Maybe it's the strength to start over after disappointment. The strength to begin again. It really does.
Wow. Yeah, that one hits.
And hey, if you enjoy learning English this way, don't forget to hit subscribe, like the video, and share it.
So in today's episode, we're exploring the quiet superpowers that actually matter, the ones that help you grow from the inside out.
Later on, we'll also do a quick word breakdown. So stick around.
Also, this is a B2 level episode, so relax. You don't need to understand every single word.
So, what do you think your superpower is?
Later on, we'll break down some useful vocabulary.
Maybe listening well, maybe getting back up when life knocks you down.
And before we start, drop a comment. What do you think your real superpower is?
That's a real superpower.
Maybe staying calm, maybe being patient.
Sounds strange, right?
Yeah, that last one, that's a real superpower.
Because nobody wakes up and says, I want a hard season.
All right, let's get into it.
Exactly.
Sometimes the strength that changes you the most starts in struggle.
But struggle strips away the fake stuff,
Yeah, nobody orders pain like a latte.
the ego, the image.
We're not saying struggle is beautiful just because it hurts,
And what's left?
but it does do something to you.
The real you.
It deepens you, slows you down, teaches you what really matters.
Hard seasons can make you grounded.
And what's left?
And that matters.
The real you, the stronger you.
Because you start to understand people more.
Hard seasons can make you steadfast, strong and steady.
You learn how to weather the storm.
And a lot of you listening probably know that feeling.
And that's real strength.
Maybe you've been through disappointment.
After struggle and what really changes your life is what you do repeatedly.
But somehow, you're still here.
Consistency.
Because after certain struggles, you don't become louder, you become deeper.
People love intensity. Big motivation for a few days,
You learn how to weather the storm.
and then nothing.
You might be shaken, but you keep going.
Sound familiar?
And honestly, that's one of the most human superpowers there is.
Consistency isn't exciting,
Real change is quieter than that.
but it works.
Consistency isn't exciting every day.
Motivation is great, but it's moody.
Sometimes it looks boring. Answering emails, practicing English, going to bed on time.
But consistency, it holds steady.
Showing up, even when you don't feel inspired.
And in today's world, that's rare.
That's the power.
Every time you follow through, your brain learns, I can rely on myself.
Consistency builds trust with yourself.
That's real confidence.
That builds real confidence.
Discipline, yeah.
If consistency builds your life, discipline protects it.
The word people respect and avoid.
Discipline isn't always exciting.
People love the results, not the process.
Sometimes it's just saying no to your current mood.
Discipline is choosing the hard thing when the easy thing is calling you,
It protects your future self.
just scroll a little more. Start tomorrow.
Real discipline often looks like restraint.
We all know that voice.
Not sending that angry text. Not quitting too early.
Discipline is restraint.
Sometimes discipline is what you don't do.
And wow, that matters.
And in emotional moments,
Because pausing before reacting can save a lot.
you need to keep your head.
Honestly, discipline is love in a serious form.
And then life changes anyway.
It's how you take care of your future self.
That's where adaptability comes in.
Because life always changes.
So the real question is, can I adjust without falling apart?
Adaptability matters more than ever.
Adaptability isn't chaos.
You can't control everything,
It's calm adjustment.
but you can adjust.
Composure gives you space to think.
Adaptable people accept reality faster.
Emotional intelligence is a hidden superpower.
Not because they like it, but because they understand it.
It helps you understand yourself and others.
They don't stay stuck.
You pick up on what people don't say,
And composure helps a lot.
and that can save conversations.
It keeps you calm under pressure.
It also helps you manage your reactions.
Instead of reacting emotionally, you ask, okay, what now?
And that leads to something deeper, self-awareness.
That changes everything.
Because without it, you fight the wrong battles.
People think intelligence is just logic,
Self-awareness gives you discernment.
but emotional intelligence,
And once you see clearly, everything changes.
that changes your daily life.
In a noisy world, true listening is rare.
You can feel what others feel, even when they don't say it.
Active listening is presence, patience, respect.
You notice tone, silence, energy.
And when people feel heard,
You pick up on it,
everything changes.
and that's powerful.
Sometimes the most powerful thing you can say is, I understand. Tell me more.
Self-awareness changes everything.
Maybe that's the message of this whole episode.
Without it, you blame the wrong things.
Real power is often quiet.
You think you're lazy. Maybe you're afraid.
So take a moment and ask yourself, what quiet strength has been carrying you lately?
You think others are the problem. Maybe it's communication.
Take care of your English and take care of your heart.
But when you understand yourself, you grow faster. Most people hear words. Very few actually listen. Some people are just waiting to speak. They're not really present. But active listening, that's real connection. And good listeners feel safe to be around. Yeah, that's probably the message today. Real strength isn't loud, it's quiet and powerful. If this episode meant something to you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and share it. I'm Ryan,
I'm Emily.
and this is the Everyday English Boost podcast. See you next time.